So, uh, Wamili from Johor, right?
Yeah, from Johor.
Oh, and your kid has been diagnosed as Marfan, right?
Yes, correct. And my husband also.
Your husband is a Marfan also lah.
Yeah, Mafan patient, but disease.
Okay, alright. Okay, Puan Mili, thank you for joining me today lah to discuss regarding your experience. Today, we'll explore
Mm,
the emotional and psychological impact of having a child with rare disease and the
mm-hmm,
challenges you've encountered, and
mm-hmm,
also the strategies you use to manage these challenges. So your
mm-hmm,
insight will be invaluable in helping others to understand the experiences of parents in similar situation. So my
mm.
first question for you, Puan Mili, could you start by telling me about when you first received your child's diagnosis and how did that moment affect you emotionally?
Okay. I first received the genetic test result is on March 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and upon I received the result is like my emotional, I would say, end of my world. Because I feel that things that um I didn't thought of, it will get a mafan, a rare disease patient
Mm-hmm.
in my family. So when I received the result, is really sad. More than sad. It's like um the world is dark. I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the darkness. Mm.
Okay, alright. So, why did you keep get diagnosed at that time? Is there any preceding event?
Is that what?
Is there
Pardon?
any preceding event that lead to your child's diagnosis? Have your child
Okay.
fallen ill at that time?
No, because all the while the progress is like, progressing one by one, that my child on 2018, that time, because it admitted hospital due to the gastroenteritis, in and out few times.
Okay.
And from there I noticed that she can't even squat in those public toilet.
Mm-hmm.
So she is thin and tall.
Okay.
I thought that maybe because of thin and tall, the muscles is not that strong enough, so she can't squat. So I
Mm-hmm.
brought her to the rehab doctor,
Okay.
and once the rehab doctor, the first impression the rehab doctor see her, immediately she asked me, "Is your child um being diagnosed as any syndrome?" I said,
Mm-hmm.
"No, my child is perfectly healthy, besides in and out hospital due to the gastroenteritis."
Okay.
He said, when during the birth, did the doctor told you the cardio problem? I said,
Mm.
"No, no, not at all."
Okay.
I said, I suspect your child might have Marfan syndrome. I said, "What
Mm-hmm.
is that?"
Mm-hmm.
And she Google it and tell me, this is Marfan. Those Marfan patients are thin and tall with the eyes problem, the spine, the feet problem, the flat feet, and high arch palate,
Mm-hmm.
and every criteria that my daughter really hits the criteria.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me, if you want to know whether it's Marfan or not, we need a genetic test. But that one, I need to bring back you to government hospital, and
Mm-hmm.
we will continue investigate from the government hospital.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. So that was on 2018.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm. And after I get the appointment at government hospital, they keep dilly dally me. because some of the criteria didn't hit, so it didn't hit the score, the full score of Mafan,
Okay.
and they didn't refer us to the HKL genetic team. It
Mm-hmm.
just said that okay, then we keep monitoring. We keep monitoring few times, and I so fed up because I don't know is it yes Mafan or no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I spend money to private hospital and get the genetic test
Mm-hmm.
done. And 2020, I get the result.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
And so that's the process.
You get that diagnosis from private hospital, right?
Yeah, yeah, from the private hospital.
At that time it was 2020. You
Yeah,
send the investigation in 2020 and you get that year also lah.
I, I sent the blood sample on 2019,
Uh,
almost year end. So I get the result in
okay.
2020 March.
It's quite long time to get the result, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. It's quite a long time to get this result.
what were some your initial concern or fears that came to your mind at that time?
Okay, at that time, I keep on research about the Marfan syndrome, and I feel so uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable. Um, I don't have any hope in there because I cannot get any info from Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot get anybody that is Marfan patient sharing their experience. I don't know what is that. I only can get the info from overseas, the Mafan Foundation. So I would want to know more about our Asian patient, how they're doing, how they cope with the diagnosis, how they which doctor they went to for
Mm-hmm.
checkup, everything. Which doctor is really specialized in Mafan.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Okay. So now you already found those organization, right?
mm, yeah, yeah, I already found.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Okay. So you said just now you have some uncertainties lah during earlier time before you get the diagnosis, right? So
yeah.
how did those early emotion changes or evolve till now?
Okay, the emotional changes until now is like uncertainty, no hope at all. And
Mm-hmm.
until now, I understand how it goes, how can I manage things. So I feel fine right now. Yes, I worried. I am in worried. I worried anything might happen in the future that I don't know. Especially, with Mafan, they have the aneurysm,
Mm-hmm.
the brain aneurysm, and anything might happen in the future. But I already know what will happen in the future. I already get me standby
Mm-hmm.
what will happen. So it is like I already get myself prepared.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And instead of like last time when I get know about Mafan, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know anything about Mafan. It's like it's very panic. I don't know what happened in the future, what will happen, and how can I do, how to cope.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Okay. Okay, so you did get the diagnosis from private hospital, right? So after that, you still follow up under private, or you went to government?
I went to government and private together,
Okay.
both.
Mm-hmm.
The government hospital still monitoring my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and I wherever wherever report from the echo or the spine record, I will pass it to the government hospital. They will keep a record there.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to both.
Okay. How many clinics did your kid follow up under?
Okay, I follow up under cardio,
Okay.
pediatric neurologist,
Mm-hmm.
rehab,
Mm-hmm.
eye specialist,
Okay.
and pediatric.
General pediatric, right?
general pediatric,
Okay.
and the dental.
Dental. Okay. So,
Yeah, six.
so total six lah improvement. So
Mm.
nowadays, did she still need apa what we call it strict follow up or just 3 to 6 monthly follow up?
Most of the follow up is like half a month. No, no,
Oh,
no, half a month. No, 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 no. Half a year. That means
half a
1 year
year.
twice.
6 monthly lah. Okay.
Yeah, the only follow up on street follow up is the pediatric neurologist.
Mm-hmm.
That one is 2 months once.
Okay. So you said you
Oh, pardon. Oh, pardon. One
okay
more one more clinic is psychiatry.
secretary.
Yeah,
Oh,
and psychiatry also on street appointment once a month.
okay. May I know why did she follow up under psychiatric?
Okay. On 2022,
Okay.
my husband passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So my daughter, me, and my son in the grieving, and this daughter, because the dad is a Mafan patient and this daughter also Mafan patient,
Okay.
she feels like her world her world is ending soon. It
Mm-hmm.
might follow daddy's experience might die one day.
Okay.
So he is in depression,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why we brought her to the psychiatry.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So uh, in what ways has your child's diagnosis impacted your day-to-day life as a parent?
In what way? In I think in many ways, because I'm the one who taking care my child
Mm-hmm.
to every appointment. So
Mm-hmm.
I really takes up a lot of time to
Mm-hmm.
go for the appointment that
Okay.
really like influence my work.
Mm-hmm.
Before my husband passed away, I
Mm-hmm.
was a full-time mother, so
Okay.
I am free to bring them for the appointment. You know, the appointment, the hospital, the government hospital usually take up a long time, like half a day. You need to spend.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But right now, I need to work,
Mm-hmm.
so I need to take leave every
Mm-hmm.
time. So it really impact.
Okay. Beside apa frequent leave, is there another impact is there any other impact to you
The financially,
financially? So,
mm,
Madam Millie, currently you work in government or private?
private.
Private. Okay. Is there uh, any query from your bosses if you take leave for your kid?
Before I joined the company, I
Mm-hmm.
did told them I do have a rare disease daughter
Mm-hmm.
who need to go to the hospital appointment quite frequent,
Okay.
and this job is quite flexible, allowed me to work from home.
Okay.
So my boss support me,
Mm.
and she says it's fine that you want to bring your girl to hospital, but you manage your job by yourself.
Okay. All right.
So there is a freedom there,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes when I'm busy, that means I really need to take leave when I'm busy, because I cannot like, oh, I telling the boss I'm going to bring the hospital, but I didn't declare the leave and I
Mm.
didn't do my work.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
So in a way, your boss is a supportive one, lah, right?
Yeah, a supportive one.
How about your colleague at work? Did they
My colleague,
say?
my colleague is quite supportive also. Whenever I have a sudden, I need to send her to emergency.
Mm-hmm.
They will immediately covered me
Mm-hmm.
and give me any help. You just that you tell me what you want, any help they can do for me.
Mm-hmm.
They're also supportive also.
Okay, all right. How about support from your family members or neighbors?
Because I'm born in KL and I'm married to Johor. In Johor, I really don't have any family members, including my husband's side's family members. They are live way far away in Singapore, in KL. So they don't have really supported. They supported mentally,
Mm-hmm.
but not
Okay,
physically.
okay, okay, and okay, I can understand that because they're so far away, right? They cannot be
Yeah.
with you all the time.
Yeah. Especially when things sudden happen, they immediately need to send to the government hospital emergency. None of them can help me.
Mm.
I am the one who drive my girl to the emergency.
Okay, all right. How about your neighbor or friends?
Yes, friends, yes, but limited friends because they do have their family. They cannot like immediately come to you. They need to settle down first, to make sure their child is being taken care by somebody else, then only they come
Mm.
to me.
Okay, all right. So, how do you manage balancing your child's need with other aspect of life, like work or personal time?
I will frankly speaking, for these 2 years I am still balancing my life, my child, my work. I couldn't get any balance in between,
Mm-hmm.
because once you concentrate on your work,
Mm-hmm.
if definitely you will forget about your child.
Mm-hmm. True.
You if you really concentrate on your child, that means you cannot concentrate on your work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still in the process to balance it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right.
Mm.
So, can you describe any shift in your priorities or routines that have taken place so far?
Pardon again.
Can you describe any shift in your priorities or routines that have taken place so far?
Uh my priority always go to this daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I do, I will first think of it. Is she okay? Is she doing well? Is she doing good in that way? Or uh any decision that I make,
Mm-hmm.
I will first think of my girl. Example, when my husband passed away and many relatives says that you must shift back to KL because you have the family there. I
Mm-hmm.
said no, I cannot shift back to KL because all the medical team here, the doctors here already like a group. They know my child's conditions. They are in good communications. So I don't want to leave this place.
Okay.
Because the doctors is work hand in hand in here.
Yeah, sorry, you now stay in JB, right?
Yes, I'm staying in JB.
Oh, any genetic clinic there? Or you must go to
No,
KL?
no, there is no genetic clinic here. The genetic clinic I think is only at KL.
KL.
But the pediatric, the rehab doctor, the eye specialist, the neurologist, every doctor in here they already know each other. They know about my girl.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever I go to cardio, and then the cardio doctor will go and inform the neurologist doctor. So they are connected.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm.
It's easy like that, right? Because
Yeah, it's easy. Yes.
your kids what we call data is already there.
Yeah, correct.
So can you tell me any specific emotion or psychological challenges do you find yourself facing the most often?
Oh, I'm in depression also.
Okay. All right.
And in from 2020,
Mm-hmm.
I first get the diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm in the depression mode. I'm just sad,
Mm-hmm.
and after 2 months of crying everything, I stand up and I facing the truth that I need to help my child and my husband to
Mm-hmm.
walk through this mafan. And my husband is still beside of me.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us can work through together hand in hand. We support each other. And my husband undergo a major operation for the cardio.
Mm-hmm.
It's still fine, it's still good. My emotional wise is okay. I'm in the positive vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And after my husband passed away, there
Mm-hmm.
goes my life, my world. Suddenly lost a pillar of strength and left me my daughter and my son.
Mm-hmm.
That is where start my depression.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
Did you get
I'm,
any psychiatric follow up for that?
yes, I
Okay.
did get psychiatric follow up. They follow up for 6 months,
Okay.
and the psychiatry says I can discharge from his clinic, and whenever I think I need it,
Mm-hmm.
can call again and make appointment.
Okay. So
But
there's no medication currently, right?
unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
that is one incident happened that my girl suddenly have chest pain
Okay.
and palpitations. So I
Mm-hmm.
rushed it to the government hospital.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I went into the red zone, and it keeps remind me the moment I sent my husband to the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
they resuscitate him. So the trauma come back
Mm-hmm.
and make my depression worse.
Okay. All right.
And that was May this year.
Okay. Do
So
you get back to the psychiatry
yes,
or?
yes,
Okay.
I get back to the psychiatry because
Okay.
I noticed that I'm not in the good way. So
Mm-hmm.
I get back to psychiatrist and on medication.
Okay. So you are currently you have 6 monthly follow up or earlier?
Uh, 1 month, once a month.
Once a month. Okay.
Mm,
It's quite near kan follow up 1 month
mm,
1 monthly. Okay.
mm.
So just they started back on medication in May lah, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
so in around 5 6 months lah kan.
Yes.
Okay. So did your condition impacted your well-being and relationship with others?
No,
Okay, all right.
I don't think so because I only feels that I'm sad, I'm alone in the middle of the night. But daytime I want to go to work, it's fine.
So Miss Millie, is there uh, some of the main challenges you face as a parent to a kid with rare disease?
The challenges is I don't have much help around me. One.
Mm-hmm.
Second is the financially
Okay.
because so many doctors you need to meet in private. You
Mm-hmm.
need to spend a lot of money,
Okay.
and I need to get a lot of money to
Mm-hmm.
to support my goal.
Okay.
Third, third is um sometimes a doctor sometimes when I need to seek for second opinion in
Mm-hmm.
Johor, we don't really have much doctor of it.
Okay. All right.
Majority doctor are in KL, so I need to
Mm-hmm.
travel to KL to seek for second opinion.
Okay.
The fourth is I understand that the Mafan patient suddenly will have like dissection
Mm-hmm. Right.
that required um immediate immediate to
The-
hospital and get the and get the operation done, but that operation can be done in IJN.
Right.
Yeah, so there's a distance, MJB into KL. Even though you go by the ambulance, it need to take some time.
Mm-hmm. So,
Mm.
have there been any moments where you felt particularly overwhelmed? Is there any experience?
Yes, yes. During when my girls suddenly sent to the hospital with palpitation and chest pain, I actually quite worried. I worried that any dissection happened or aneurysm happened that required immediate treatment.
Okay.
And how can I cope with it?
Mm-hmm.
How 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 I want to how I want to arrange my son, everything. So everything is in my mind.
Mm-hmm. So, you said before, so far you have good resources lah regarding healthcare, right?
Mm, mm,
Apart
mm, mm,
one particular moment that hospital didn't want to diagnose your child yet as Mafan, right?
mm,
Is there
mm.
any other barrier you face from the system?
Okay. The government hospital system, I would say that because they really need to follow the guideline, they
Mm-hmm.
couldn't like refer the patients to any clinic. Even though they refer,
Mm-hmm.
the appointments takes time.
Okay.
And with Mafan, some more is a rare disease, okay? Some of the doctor really don't understand the Mafan.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So they don't they if I don't tell you my girl is Mafan from the outlook, you wouldn't know. You will just say like, oh, this patient is just normal, it can walk, can drink, can everything. So why is so serious?
Okay.
But they don't know that this is Mafan patients. When she says that headache, that means we need to immediate think, is it any bleeding in brain? We
Mm-hmm.
need to find out to get the radiology done.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Right.
So
So,
that is the main barrier I see from the government hospital.
mm-hmm. Okay. So, you said that you have follow up under private also, okay? Right.
Yeah, yeah.
What particular clinic that your kid goes to?
Neurologist,
Neurology.
general pediatric,
Okay.
eye.
Uh, is the same as government, right? Or is there any other clinic?
Uh, it's same like government,
Okay.
but I have both private and government
Uh,
appointment.
okay. All right.
Mm.
Okay. Have so far have you faced any society challenges like lack of resource or support?
Mm, at the beginning, when I don't know there is a support group, yes, I don't have resources.
Mm,
I couldn't talk to any patient that is Mafan that guide me how to prepare for the operation of my husband,
okay.
helping me. But after that, they added me in a WhatsApp group.
Mm,
Is everybody in there is a Mafan family or
okay.
Mafan patient, so they share among each other the the disease,
Mm-hmm.
how. So I feel like, oh, there is somebody there. If anything
Mm-hmm.
happen, I could just find them. They can give me any, advice
Mm,
or solutions.
okay. All right. See, good
Mm.
society support lah, right?
Yeah,
Do you know how many Mafan are there in Malaysia?
I don't know.
I don't know too. Just asking you because you joined the group, right? If there any info from there?
They don't have much info. I believe there is a lot of Mafan patient.
Okay.
in Malaysia. The only thing is that they do know they are mafan.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Mm. Yeah. So in the group, actually, we have around 20 of them. Around
Okay.
20 or 25 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So there's should be many others, right?
Mm.
Okay. Beside good society support, have you encountered any misunderstanding or stigma from others?
Stigma.
Mm-hmm.
Stigma, no. Misunderstanding, yes. They will say that, why your girl so tall and thin?
Okay.
Why you didn't feed your daughter with food? Why not she can get better a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Is it you didn't supply her enough of nutrition supplements? So you need to get this supplement and that supplement to make her feel healthy, look healthy.
Mm-hmm.
The misunderstanding, I think, major from this kind of things.
So
But
how do you advocate
ah,
for your
I
child
just
who
say I just say my child is a Marfan syndrome patient,
okay.
and this is this is what Marfan patients looks like.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they will understand that, right?
Yeah.
Or many or they will have many questions about that.
No lah. They won't gossip about that. They won't gossip.
Okay, alright. So it's in time of stressful condition. Usually, what strategies or mechanism do you use to cope emotionally?
Me time.
Me time. Okay, alright.
I need a lot of me time.
Mm-hmm.
Escape
Okay.
from the house, get somebody to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I went for solo trip. I went for a high tea, a few hours high tea
Mm-hmm.
or anything. I just need the me time.
Okay. So who do you turn to for to take care of your kid at that time?
Um, I will arrange my mom
Mm-hmm.
to come to JB
Mm-hmm.
for 1 or 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and she will come and take care of them, and then I will escape from the house for 3 days, a solo
Oh,
trip. I just came back yesterday from the solo trip.
okay, alright. It's actually good for your mental health, lah.
Yeah, 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 because it's really stressful, or you always keep in the house.
Yeah.
So you need to go out, go and look the world,
Mm-hmm.
meet other friends, and
Yeah.
you keep you positively, and you come back home. Then you get the energy to continue with your life.
Yes, right. Is there
Yeah.
any practice you engage like meditation, journaling, or physical exercise?
I will journaling.
Mm-hmm.
I will write down everything.
Okay.
I love to record down the
Mm-hmm.
feeling
Mm-hmm.
in words,
Okay.
the photo,
Mm. Do you post it
whatever.
in social media or not?
Uh, I post it on my Facebook, but I
Okay.
hide it.
Okay. Alright. Just for yourself lah, right?
Yeah, just for myself record.
Okay. Alright.
But some other things like my girls' Mafan journey, I post it on the social media.
Mm-hmm.
I make it friends they can see it so that they can understand what actually happened to me and my girl.
Okay.
Why did we admitted to hospital in and out so many times,
Mm-hmm.
and why is this happen and how is this happen?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I want to make the awareness to my friends that this is a rare disease,
Mm-hmm.
and how we overcome this rare disease.
Okay. Alright. just now you say that you apa, you get a me time for to help you recharge. Any other specific activities that help you recharge?
Listen to song.
Listen to song. Okay, all right.
The
Mm-hmm.
fast charge way is listen to songs or go and visit
Mm-hmm.
my husband.
Okay.
Have a have a talk with my husband. Yeah, he is already passed away,
Mm-hmm.
but I will go to the monastery and just talk to him. Anything happen. Mm.
Okay. So how do you balance the emotional needs of your family, including your own, with your child's medical needs?
How I balance it? This question are very hard to answer. I just, in my mind, it tells me
Mm.
you just need to move on. You
Okay.
just need to work. You need to continue work
Mm.
and work.
Okay. So is
Mm.
your husband passed away and your kids fell into depression, right? Is there
Mm.
any communication methods that you found helpful in managing your family dynamics and expectation?
We did engage the psychologist. No, the counseling,
Mm-hmm.
and the counselor told me that every time you feel emotional,
Mm-hmm.
please don't hide it. You just present it in front of your child. Let
Yeah.
them know. Let them know mommy is sad, and same goes to you. You will feel sad also. We are in grieving. We are in family. Three of us need to work hand in hand to overcome this. So I understand the counselor said so. So I did the same thing. Whenever I feel sad, I will just tell them, "Oh, today I feel very sad. I miss daddy very much.
Mm-hmm.
So do you all miss daddy? If you miss daddy, if you wish to cry, you just cry. It's okay. It's fine."
So you
Mm.
said just now you what we call it, it's not suffer financially, it's a little bit about finance, right?
Mm.
Did you have any other job beside your current private job?
No,
Just one only lah.
just one only.
So okay, have there been any moments where you felt a lack of understanding or support from those around you?
My in-law family,
Okay.
they cannot understand what is mafan,
Mm-hmm.
so they keep giving me giving me pressure
Mm-hmm.
because the mother-in-law is already old. They don't understand this kind of disease.
Yeah.
Even though we tell them how it happened, this is genetic,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just ignore.
Mm-hmm.
She ignore that it's a rare disease, and she even blamed that I sent my husband to the government hospital, and
Mm-hmm.
because of that, it can't save my husband. It can't save my husband, and my husband passed away because I sent it to government hospital. If I send it to private hospital, it can be saved
Mm-hmm.
the life.
Okay.
I explained many times this is because of the genetic that we cannot do anything, but she don't understand.
Okay. Alright. So,
Mm.
how do you handle this?
Um, at first, I feel quite annoying. I feel quite down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why she cannot accept it.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I just don't care whether you accept or not accept. And this is the truth. Mafan is fun.
Okay. Alright. So,
I just ignore. I just ignore. I just ignore.
mhm. So, do you have any advice you give to others in terms of building a strong support system?
Mm. For those patients out there, they really need someone to support. A
Mm,
support group is the most important things
mm,
to help you walk through the Mafan journey or any other disease journey,
mm,
because they are in the same boat to overcome
mm,
the future challenges. And everyone in the boat, they have their own advice, their thinking, their thought. They can share it to you, and it's very helpful.
mm. Okay.
Emotionally and more mentally support
Mm,
from the same disease patients
mhm.
is much.
Yeah, true. Because they will understand more, right?
Yeah, they understand more the feeling, the feeling they understand. And they themselves being through the journey, they understand, oh, how difficult and how suffer you need to do a major open heart surgery, or how painful it is
Mm-hmm. Right.
compared to other people. You telling me that they don't understand, they can't even
Mm.
feel it.
True, true.
Hmm.
So looking back on your journey so far, is there something that you've learned about resilience or strength that you didn't realize before?
I didn't realize I can come to this point.
Mm-hmm.
I always think that I'm a I'm a lady, a woman
Mm-hmm.
that always hide behind my husband. My husband is like a big tree covering us
Mm-hmm.
until the pillar of strength is gone,
Mm-hmm.
and I just realized, hey, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it step by step, and now I'm the big tree covering my kids.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm.
So how do you think this experience has changed you, either positively or negatively as a person?
Positively, of course.
Is there any?
Uh,
Okay.
uh, Many friends around me,
Mm-hmm.
they do tell me one thing. They've been with me for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years,
Mm-hmm.
looking at me how from a lady married to my husband, giving both child,
Mm-hmm.
and get diagnosed about Marfan, and until now, I'm just like a lady that is very tough, a
Mm-hmm.
tough lady that can
Strong.
overcome, yeah, a strong
Mm-hmm.
until now. That's something that I don't realize. I
Mm-hmm.
think that I'm weak. I cannot.
Okay. Alright.
Mm.
So beside advice regarding strong support system, any other advice you would give to other parents who are just starting the beginning their journey of carrying a kid with rare disease?
Mm. Don't lose the hope, because the healthcare right now is quite change,
Mm-hmm.
and those pharmaceutical company, they are also trying to medicine invented drugs that helping with rare disease, or those operations. We are getting more change and change,
Mm-hmm.
so don't lose hope. We don't know anything happen in the future that can really useful with this rare disease.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And don't feel guilty. Don't blame yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your fault to have a rare disease child.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just face it together.
Mm-hmm. All right, good,
Mm.
very good advice from Wamili. Okay, so I think
Yeah.
that was the last question from me.
Mm.
It's already 40. 45 minute, right? Our
Yeah,
interview. So thank you,
mm,
Puan Mili, for sharing your thoughts and experiences. Your insight will be incredibly valuable, lah, and I believe they will offer comfort and guidance to other parents as well. Okay, so thank you again, and I'm grateful for your time and your openness. Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Thank you so much.
okay.
You
Thank
can
you.
always come to me.
Okay, thank you to Mr. Faisal from MRDS for joining us today. Okay,
Thank you so
okay.
much.
Good afternoon and assalamualaikum.
All right. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.